stopped working at 55 with $1 million invested and moved to GOA. For some, it's a lifestyle move. For others, especially US-based Indians, it's a return home. Married, dual income, no kids, no pension, no active income, just the portfolio. Could it actually last for 30-plus years? At 55, this isn't about lifestyle upgrades. It's about whether the system holds. Your investments become income. With $1 million invested, 4% gives you about $40,000 per year. Roughly $3,300 per month. At 3.5%, about $35,000. At 3%, around $30,000. That's your working range. Is $40,000 enough in GOA? At 55, this may need to last 35 years or more. Assume long-term returns around 5%. On paper, that can reach your 90s. But early years matter most. If markets drop early, you withdraw from a shrinking base. Compounding slows. Recovery gets harder. That's sequence risk. Now the real costs. A comfortable life for two in GOA might look like this. Rental near the coast around $1,200 per month. Utilities and internet about $200. Groceries around $400. Private healthcare around $400 monthly. Transportation about $200. Dining and travel around $600. That's about $3,000 monthly. Roughly $36,000 per year, your portfolio produces $40,000, so it works, but with limited margin. Add one dependent child, costs rise $10,000 to $15,000. Spending moves toward $50,000. The margin disappears. This works best for dink households or empty nesters. Housing is the biggest lever. Buying a property for $200,000 to $300,000 cash lowers long-term costs. That adds breathing room. GOA is cheaper than the US, but discipline still matters. Fixed spending creates pressure. Flexible spending keeps things stable. A small buffer helps. Even $10,000 to $15,000 of early income drops your withdrawal rate closer to 3%. That reduces risk meaningfully. This is exactly what I model in my withdrawal spreadsheets, testing different returns, timelines, and spending levels to see where plans break. Now the practical side. Staying long-term in India requires planning. Tourist visas are limited. OCI status or Indian citizenship makes this easier. Taxes also matter. India may tax global income depending on residency. US citizens still file in the US. That impacts real income. Now fast forward. At 62 or later, Social Security may begin. Even $25,000 to $30,000 per year changes the picture. If spending stays near $36,000, the portfolio may only need to cover about $10,000. That's close to a 1% withdrawal rate. At that level, risk drops sharply. The plan stabilizes. So what's the takeaway? $1 million at 55 in GOA is not luxury retirement. But it can work. Lower costs help, but structure matters more, because retirement doesn't fail all at once. It fails when spending stays fixed and reality doesn't cooperate. Get the structure right, and this works. Ignore it, and even cheaper places won't save it. This is education, not financial advice. For clear location-based retirement breakdowns without hype, follow mostly retirement scenarios.